late December into January talking about snapping and getting more comfortable with that.
Yeah.
After that game experience and now 10 practices,
Yeah. I mean,
how do you feel now?
pretty good, just still kind of build that confidence, I'm getting there. Still transitioning, of knowing that I'm not a guard anymore. Got to be playing that big role of, JPJ of playing center, snapping, communicating, being more vocal, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's pretty big.
You're already practicing some of the mic calls and all that stuff last year, but between mic calls, all the movement with the ones, just how much more confident do you feel today than even at the end of the season?
I feel really confident because nothing really changed. Probably there's some tweaks in there, but learning from all the older guys like JPJ and Steve and all those older guys that was playing O-line last year. Just sitting in a film room or even if now around, asking questions on the field and stuff. I've gained so much confidence, especially with Coach Terry letting me be the role of being that that head center, and also when he gave me that job to be the center in the Fiesta Bowl. So being confident in all of that's probably one of the main things.
When you were recruited here, did you think center might be where you ended up playing, or has this kind of been new and exciting for you?
That's a good one. No, I just came here. I thought I was going to play guard, but obviously, I'm not the biggest anymore. In Hawaii, I was probably one of the big guys over there, so I didn't really think I was going to be playing center. So when I was being recruited, I was recruited to be playing guard. And when I entered last year and seeing how it was, they needed some centers. Coach Terry just kind of threw me in. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to be playing center now.
The school's had a long history of really good centers. JPJ most recently, and guys before Mike Alex, Forsythe, that's on 4-year time. But do you know much of those guys? Have you had much communication of the history of that position?
Not really, but obviously playing with JPJ last year was kind of, how I was build that connection, that bond with JPJ. I haven't really talked to Alex, but, whenever it comes, I'll be more than honored to ask him some questions, about the game, stuff about center.
What lessons do you take from the guard position into the center, when it comes to that communication helping with the other two guards that are right next to you?
Can you say that again? Sorry, I couldn't hear.
Oh, I was saying, what type of lessons do you take from being at the guard position, moving to the center's position, especially when it comes to communication with those around you?
Oh yeah, totally, because now as a guard, I'll get the communications from the center, then I'll chalk it down to my tackle right next to me. So now being as a center, what I really took from being as a guard is being violent, because that's my competitive game. I like to be violent, precise. And then now that I'm a center, now I got to make sure I got to get the snap off, you know what I'm saying? But really, nothing has really changed, just probably being more vocal, just be more vocal, because now you got to be the one, get down, make the calls, point like the mic, like he said, and all of that.
What's it playing like with Dylan?
It's pretty cool. Crazy story that Dylan, I was actually watching him play high school ball. I was like an 8th grader and watching him play all my cousins, because where I'm from, it was far away from where Dylan went to high school. So all my cousins went over there, played ball with him, and I used to go over there to the games and watch Dylan and also my cousins. So it's kind of crazy how life circles just back,
We always hear about the center quarterback kind of connection. How has that kind of gone for you guys?
Oh, it's gone really good. It's really good, I can say. Having another 808 guy in the back over there, communications, how I am. It's crazy because he played, I don't know if he played against my brother and stuff, but I knew growing up, but Dylan is awesome,
What's it like being asked to fill the shoes of someone like JPJ, obviously Remington Trophy Award winner, and what's kind of the pressure of that? How does it feel like every day just being asked to be that guy?
Yeah, shoot, it's an honor, It's a privilege as well too, to be able to step in a position where JPJ had left like a legacy of center, like with him winning the Remington, that put a lot of target on my back, knowing that, Oregon centers they got, we know what we're supposed to do.
Have you been talking to him much since he's obviously gone ready for the draft? Any advice that you've asked for him, obviously getting ready to transition to this position?
I haven't been really, been busy with football in school, but when he was here before, I kept asking him questions because obviously, Coach Stein still the OC and stuff, so I asked JPJ what would you do in this? So whenever he's around, I try to get as much as learn from him.
How's your older brother as a coach?
Still the same. It's like if he was my older brother back at home, but now him as a coach, it's awesome to still have him around, being there for me and also as the boys and the team, him being there, just leading and being more vocal and getting out of his comfort zone, because before he was a quiet dude. My brother, he's quiet. I'm the total opposite.
Have you seen him kind of become more vocal in that role?
Yeah. I see him working with the younger guys like Trent and Shaq and guys, especially with Shaq. He's kind of a big dude. So my brother probably gives him some tips, stuff like how probably stuff like losing weight or playing the game at tackle, stuff like that.